Hello friends, today I am going to tell about the casting processes. Casting casting definition is in metal working and jewelry making. Casting is a process in which a liquid metal is somehow delivered into a mold. It is usually delivered by a crucible that contains a hollow shape, a 3D dimensional negative image of the intended shape. The metal is poured into the mold through a hollow channel called a sprue. The metal and mold are then cooled and the metal part, the casting, is extracted. Casting is most often used for making complex shapes that would be difficult or uneconomically to make by other methods. Casting processes have been known for thousands of years and have been widely used for sculpture, especially in bronze, jewelry, in precious metals, and weapons and tools. Traditionally, techniques includes fast wax casting, which may be further divided into centrifugal casting and vacuum assisted, direct casting, plaster mold casting, and scan casting. The modern casting process is subdivided into two main categories: expandable and non-expandable casting. It is further broken down by the mold material such as sand or metal, and pouring methods such as gravity, vacuum, or low pressure. These are the history of castings. The advantages of casting is complex forms, low cost, certain shapes cannot be machined. One piece parts versus multiple pieces parts. Design changes are easily incorporated. High volume, low skill labor, large heavy parts can be made easily. The disadvantages of the casting are problems with internal porosity, dimensional variations due to shrinkage, trapped impurities, solids and gases, high tolerance, smooth surface not possible, more costly than stamping or extruding in some cases. In castings, the metals are heated and they are converted into liquid, then and pour into the mold cavity, and then after then they are solidified, then and we get the desired material. Like in castings, some ferrous and non-ferrous alloys are used. In non-ferrous alloys like aluminum, magnesium, copper, zinc, lead, gold, electrical conductivity and resistant to corrosion. Most of these alloys share characteristics of good machinability and can all be welded. In ferrous alloys like cast irons, largest quantity of all metals cast, good wear resistance, hardness and machinability. Cast steels, materials used under extreme heat conditions, railroads, minings and constructions. The casting economics cost depends upon materials, equipment and labor. Preparations require raw materials, time and effort. Melting, pouring, heating, cleaning, inspections. Equipment cost lowers with large of castings. Solutions to alleviate unneeded cost are being looked into. Rapid prototyping. Molten metals are poured like this, and then after that it is solidified and we get the desired men. After getting the casting, there will be a change in the dimensional change, and pinholes like this will be formed, or blowholes like this, and scab like this. Pinholes also formed, rough surfaces also formed like this. There will be molds like expandable molds and the permanent molds. In expandable molds, screens and rice and shell investment and plaster will be present. And expandable molds, pattern must be produced, new mold for every cycle. Permanent molds, dye, centrifugal pressure and injection. Permanent molds made up of durable material, multiple use, built-in alignment. Cupola furnace. In cupola furnace there will be 5 zones. First one is stack, charging zone, melting zone, tires. It is also called air intake, crucible or hearth. Induction furnaces. In induction furnaces, magnetic field, rapid melting rate, low pollution. In foundries, pattern and mold making, computer aided design, manufacturing, rapid prototyping. The casting processes are metal melting, metal compositions, impurities, pouring into molds. These are the foundries automations like pouring into molds, cleaning, heat treatment, inspection, automated guided vehicles, automatic storage, moving cores and patterns, etc. Reasons for automations are these are why fluid flow. When heated metal become liquid, important in cast design, sprue, well, runner, gate. Fluidity of metals are determined by these all the things. Tests for fluidity are There are several different 2D tests, all use the same principle, useful in simulating how metal will react. See how far the metal will be travel before solidification. Heat transfer. Heat transfer is important in many aspects of casting. Pouring, solidification, cooling rate. Rate is a function of volume and surface area. I already told that the advantages and disadvantages of the casting. These are the advantages and disadvantages of the casting. Finally, casting will be by doing the casting we get our desired material.